everybody and welcome to a video all about my hair. So a couple of months ago I got a request from a subscriber, thank you very much, to do a video all about how I keep my hair long and healthy and what are some of my tips and tricks on hair care. So I wanted to do a video today telling you all my secrets on how I get long, strong and healthy hair and how I keep it that way. To start out this video, I wanted to share a couple of hair facts with you guys, just so we know what we're working with. So I have quite long, as you can tell, color treated, cut, strong, thick hair. It's naturally very healthy. It doesn't get damaged that easily. It's also not very sensitive to products or heat styling, which is great, and it's probably the reason that I've been able to grow my hair so long. Now, the cut that I get on my hair is round shaped just because I feel like it looks more natural, and then I get long layers. I don't like short layers because it'll make my hair go pfft. That's also the reason that I get the round shape. If you would cut my hair like this straight across, you just get a big triangle and you get such a strong defined line. It doesn't look good. And so that's the haircut that I typically get at the hairdressers. Now I do get oily roots quite easily and I'll get into my secrets on that later as well. Now regarding my hair color, up here in the roots you can see my natural hair color, which is kind of a dark blonde, very boring color. So I get two different shades of blonde, cool tones, highlights put in around every 6 months. Now you could get the roots touched up more often than that. For me it's just a money problem that I prioritize not to spend my money that way, so I get my hair colored every 6 months. I also get it cut every 6 months. You should get it cut every 3 months, but again it's a money problem and it's a laziness problem. But I do recommend to get your split ends cut around every 3 months. Regarding how I take care of my hair when it's color treated, I'll get into all my secrets and tricks on that a little bit later in the video, but I wanted to start this video kind of with the beginning. So I wanted to start this video now with what I do in the shower and how I wash my hair and keep it looking fresh and what products I use for that. So I typically wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. I do not at all recommend to wash your hair every day. It's super drying for your hair and it's not necessary at all. There are tons of tricks that you can use if you get oily hair, if you get flat hair. I wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. I try to go as long as possible, but as I said, I do get quite oily roots and my hair does feel very dirty after 3 days. For the shampoo and conditioner that I use on my hair, I am not brand loyal. I haven't yet found a holy grail product that I can't stop using. So I tend to go between a couple of different brands, and the ones I use the most I'm going to share with you now. So I do like to use Sunsilk shampoos. Hold on. For dry and damaged hair. Even though I don't have super dry or damaged hair, I really like to use shampoos that are meant for dry and damaged hair, just to make sure that my hair stays healthy. The other brand that I also love to use is the Schwarzkopf Gliss line. These are amazing shampoos and they are probably my favorites. These are the ones that I would reach for if I could choose out of any brand. These are just some of the brands of shampoo that I really love to use and they work really well, and I do recommend them to you guys if you're looking for a nice drugstore affordable shampoo. These are the way to go. After my shampoo I go in with my conditioner, and this is again Schwarzkopf Gliss line, and the tag has come off. It's the same brand as the shampoo that I showed you guys before, just in the black version. This is my favorite hair mask to use. Now again, I'm not brand loyal, so if you have any other recommendations, I would love to know them in the comments down below. Please share any kind of hair tips that you have, because I'm not an expert at all and these are just the things that I do, but probably you guys have so many creative and cool secrets that you can share with everybody in the comments, and then we can get a discussion going on how to grow our hair strong and healthy. At my last hair appointment, I learned something new. Now I always went in with shampoo, then conditioner, then a hair mask. Shampoo goes in and opens your hair. Then you should go in with your hair mask to really make sure that it soaks into your hair and has optimal treatment on your hair. When your hair is opened up, this can really go in and do amazing work on your hair. And then you go in with the conditioner after, which has the effect of closing your hair. So I didn't know that before. I never knew that. I always went in with my hair mask after my conditioner. But obviously if your hair is already closed again, this won't have the effect that you want. So I always go in with shampoo, then hair mask, and then conditioner. I only use a hair mask once a week, once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month if my hair is going through a good period. I try to stay away from using too much product on my hair, just because I don't want my hair to get used to all these treatments. Because then if you try to minimize the amount of product that you use, then your hair will really struggle to stay healthy. It will be so used to having all this product coming into your hair all the time that it won't be able to kind of work on its own. And I like to try to make sure that my hair can stay healthy on its own as much as possible. Every time I wash my hair, I use a conditioner. Just because I cannot comb out my hair after if I don't use a conditioner, and it will be dry from shampoo. Shampoo does a great job of cleaning your hair, but it also dries your hair quite a lot, I find. So I need to use a conditioner, and what I tend to use is the corresponding brand to whatever shampoo I used. I always use the corresponding conditioner. So these are the same as I showed you guys before. And again, I'm not brand loyal. I use all kinds of conditioners depending on what shampoo I'm using. The last thing I do to keep my hair healthy in my shower routine is to never blow dry my hair. And this is not a tip that I recommend that you should do, because I know that a lot of people do that. Probably everybody except me blow dries their hair after they shower. But for me, it dries out my hair like crazy. What I do recommend is to use a heat styling spray if you are gonna blow dry your hair. I would only ever blow dry my hair if it was a crisis, if I had no chance to wash my hair except 5 minutes before I had to go out the door. Then I would probably blow dry my hair so that I would be able to go out not with wet hair, if you know what I mean. But this almost never happens. I always wash my hair in the evenings and then I let it air dry for the rest of the evening and over the night, and then when I wake up in the morning, it's fresh and ready to get styled. That is just a tip. It's probably the reason that I still have moisture in my hair, that my hair is healthy and not damaged, is because I stay away from these types of things. But I'm not saying that you should never do that or that it's wrong to do. I'm just saying that if you are gonna blow dry your hair, please take care of your hair because it is very drying. So please use oils or heat styling sprays or whatever you can to keep the moisture in your hair. Okay, so moving on to my daily styling routines. These are going to be products that I use on a daily basis to style my hair. When I'm working on my hair in the morning, what do I use to keep it looking fresh, to do a nice hairstyle? So as I said before, I normally wash my hair in the evening. So the next day I won't use any product. I won't use dry shampoo, I won't use hairspray, I won't use anything on my hair. Again, I try to stay away from using products as much as I can. So I just try to keep it as simple as possible when it comes to my makeup and hair. On my second day hair, I do need to go in with a dry shampoo mostly. This is the Batiste dry shampoo that I use. I always have a can of this in my bathroom, and I use this, as I said, on my second day hair, which is quite often, or my third day hair. And I also find that this has a great function of giving volume, which makes it a lot easier to style your hair in the morning. So that's just a great tip as well. Now, if I'm going a couple of days without washing my hair and the dry shampoo is not giving enough volume and I want to style my hair to look nice and fresh and healthy, even if I haven't washed it in a couple of days, I will go in with a volume powder. I don't use this often. I use this maybe once a week or only when I go out to fancy things like go out on a date or going out in the evenings and the weekends, or if I'm really styling my hair to look super nice, extra nice, I will use a volume powder just to give a little lift at the roots, because I do have quite flat hair as well. Like, my hair is very heavy, so it gets very flat here at the top. Again, I'm not brand loyal. I think Batiste has a great one that I probably need to get my hands on. This is from a Danish brand, Macadamia volume powder. Let's talk about how I style my hair. So I switch a lot between heatless hairstyles and heat styling my hair. Maybe every third day or 2 to 3 times a week, I'll go in with a hair straightener or a curling iron if that's what I'm in the mood to do with my hair. But usually I try to do a lot of heatless hairstyles, just because it saves your hair a lot of damage. It's much better for your hair. You shouldn't heat style your hair too often. I've done a video in the past of my top 10 easiest hairstyle, and I also included a couple of heatless hairstyle in that video, so I'll link it down below or here on the screen in the card. I think it's over here. But you can also leave a comment down below letting me know if you want an updated video on my favorite heatless hairstyles, because I know it can be very difficult to be creative and to figure out how can I make my hair look nice without doing anything to it, because it looks awful if I don't style it. But there are many great ideas out there, and you can also just probably search YouTube for heatless hairstyles. What I do if I'm gonna style my hair with a curling iron or a straightener is that I use a heat protection spray. This is an essential product that you have to use if you're gonna use heat on your hair. Obviously, you don't want to burn your hair. Obviously, you don't want to dry out your hair. This is one from Tresemmè that is really good. It smells nice, it works nice. it can go up to 230 degrees and still protect your hair. That's great. But again, I do keep it very simple, and this is the only product that I use. After I've styled my hair, I don't use hairspray. I don't say that this is a bad thing to do. I'm just saying that I try to use the least amount of products that I possibly can. And when you do this kind of hairstyle, soft curls for an everyday look, I don't need it to last all day. I don't need it to look perfect the whole day long. It will last on its own for a good couple of hours. And then of course the curls will go away a little bit, but I still think it's a nice look, even if your curls are not as bouncy as they were in the morning. I just don't like to use hairspray. It's just my opinion. It makes my hair crusty. It makes it harder to wash out. This is just things that I don't do. And this is just something that I feel like works best for my hair. The last tip I have in my kind of daily hair care, daily hair styling routine is if you feel like your hair is getting dry, getting a little bit damaged, use a hair oil. So this is a little sample size that I once got. It's a Macadamia natural oil healing oil treatment. This is great if you feel like you need a moisture boost. If you feel like your hair is dying, this is your savior. Okay, so as I promised you in the beginning of this video, I will share with you guys my secrets on how I take care of my hair when it has been highlighted, when it has color in it, because there are a couple of things that you can do to make sure your hair stays healthy, because coloring your hair does damage it more. So as I said in the beginning, I get highlights put in my hair, and they are cool tones because I kind of like this grayish look, and I don't like my hair to be too golden. It's just a contrast of golden hair with my pinkish skin. It doesn't work. So I like to keep my hair as cool, gray toned as possible. So what I use to protect my cool tones is to use purple shampoo, silver shampoo. You've probably heard about this before. I don't know the exact technology on silver shampoo. Don't quote me on anything that I say here. I just know that it fights the yellow undertones that naturally want to come out when you get your hair colored blonde. So this is what I use in the first couple of weeks, months after I get my hair colored. This is just a random cheap silver shampoo that I've picked up. This is Schwarzkopf silver shampoo. I got it from a German store. I don't recommend this. It's very drying on your hair. You need something with a little bit more moisture. This just doesn't help that much. It does help with the color, but you still need to make sure you have moisture in your hair. So if you have a good brand of affordable silver shampoos, please let me know in the comments, because I'm on the hunt for one. I'm gonna get my hair colored again in a couple of months, and I really want to find a good silver shampoo that I can use. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. That would be very helpful. And my very last tip to have healthy looking long hair is to get your ends cut as much as they need. I know that when you go to get your hair cut and you only want the ends to be cut off, I know how horrible it feels when they want to cut off more than you want. I know that it's not fun at all to get your hair cut shorter when you just grew it out to a length that you're happy with. But I promise you, the ultimate goal is that your hair is looking healthy. And the only way to achieve that is to cut off whatever part of your hair that can't be saved and that doesn't look healthy. So if you need to cut this much off at the ends of your hair, do it. I promise you it will be worth it. You will be much more happy with your hair when it looks healthy, and it will grow back. And that's the last tip that I have to share with you guys in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a long way coming, but I really hope it's helpful to some of you guys. I hope you find it interesting. I get a lot of compliments on my hair, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I do to get my hair to look this way. And I thank you guys so much for all the compliments. I thank you guys for watching this video, and as I said before, if you have any tips of your own, feel free to start a discussion in the comments that we can share all of our hair secrets. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope that I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one. Bye!